Are you looking for the best crypto credit card and want to know if the Nexo card is it? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael, and if you watch any of my videos, you know that I love using different ways to earn crypto, and one platform I have been using is called Nexo, and I decided to test their card. I have the card here, the credit card, and many people have asked me about it. So therefore, I decided to record this video where I will share what, in my opinion, are the pros and the cons of this card and why I decided to order it myself. So you can see if this really is the best crypto card for you or not. So let's just start by going over the basics, and the Nexo credit card is a card published or launched by Nexo, which is a crypto platform with a lot of financial services. And I have a full tutorial, I will leave a link in the top corner, where I explain all the different other options it has. But in this video, I wanted to focus on the Nexo credit card because it has some advantages and some disadvantages. I wanted to show both. A lot of people have asked me about it, so I decided to order it myself. You can see I got this fancy little box where I received it there. Whoop, and then it's inside there. So it's very nice, a little card there. I can use that in several ways, get some benefits of it. So we'll talk more about that, the pros and the cons after. For now, I will just log into the Nexo app and talk a little bit more about how you can get this card if you decide it's for you, because you do need to download the Nexo app to be able to actually order this card. So let me just pull that up on the screen and then show you how that works for a start. So I have now logged into the Nexo app, and down at the bottom menu you can see there's something called card. So you need to go here to order the card, and it's very easy to do. It takes a few seconds. You have an option to get both a physical card or a virtual card. You can see this one is a virtual card. So if you just want the virtual card, there are some more requirements we'll go over later to get the actual physical card that you saw I have here. But the virtual card, you can just activate and you can start using it immediately. How you will use it and all that, or the benefits of it and what you will be using, because it is a credit card, we'll talk a little bit about later. But that's one way. You can also then decide to get the physical card. As you can see, I have also done inside. You can go and you can see the transactions. You can block it if you want to, do all these different things, and then you have to just wait for it to arrive at your home address. It can take up to 4 weeks. For me, I think it took maybe 2.5 weeks or something like that before it arrived here where I live. Just now, while we're in here, before we jump out and go over the different pros and cons of it, there's just something I wanted to show you, because there's inside something called card settings. It's quite important to know where you can find that, because one option there is to choose the cashback type, because you can get cashback. Every time I use this card, I will earn, as you can see, 2% cashback in the Nexo token. But you can change this, and also how much you can get back will depend on your membership level. We'll talk about that later. But you see, I can choose to either get cashback in Bitcoin or Nexo. I get more if I get paid in Nexo, so that's why I have chosen it. Also because I do think it is a great token and it helps me with my membership level inside there that I will talk more about later. But you can also choose to get paid in Bitcoin. I will get half a percentage of whatever I wanted to spend anyways my card for, then I would get actually paid back in Bitcoin. So pretty cool. But it's just to show you where you can choose this, because that's quite important to know if you decide to get it. But let me just close down the app again, because then we can go back to the website and talk more about the pros and the cons. This is just to show you where to order it and where to do these settings so you can easily choose your cashback type. So let's just start by going over what, in my opinion, is the big advantage of using the Nexo credit card. It has a couple, actually, to be honest. One thing is that you can see it has some advantages that some crypto credit cards doesn't have, some do, but you can earn up to 2% in crypto rewards. So whenever you use it, you will actually earn additional free crypto, which is really great, and potentially up to 2%, which is also very nice. And you also can do this even if you withdraw through an ATM, as you can see on the website. Also, you can actually end up just paying 0% interest depending on your membership level. Again, I have a full tutorial where I explain all about the membership levels and what you need to do to get a higher membership level and all that. I will leave a link in the top corner so you can check that out. But this is really, really great. Of course, it's not for all membership levels. For some membership levels, you do have to pay an interest, but this option is there, which is definitely really great. And in relation to that, also you can see there's not as such any minimum repayments and no fees for actually repaying. Of course, you do have to repay at some time. It's important to understand this is a credit card, and you will actually not be spending your crypto as such. You will be spending your credit line, because when you have crypto inside Nexo, you can borrow against that crypto without selling your crypto, and then you have to pay it back, but it's not any minimum payments or monthly payments. So they have some very flexible terms like that compared to credit cards, for example, for most banks. And advantages of doing it like that can also be, in some countries, it will give you some tax benefits, because if you sell your crypto and you make a profit of that, then you need to pay taxes of that profit in many countries, not like all countries or anything like that. I'm not a tax advisor, just want to make that clear. So you would need to check that in your specific country, but in some countries that's how it is. But if you borrow, because you are actually borrowing because it's a credit card against your assets, then that is a loan and you do not necessarily have to pay taxes of that. Again, I cannot give you the exact rules for that. You would need to check that in your specific country, but that's just something to be aware of and something to consider. So overall, it gives a flexibility like that, and I do like that you can actually borrow without selling your crypto, because if maybe you are at a time when the market is down and you need some cash, some crypto, and you sell it, then you potentially lose because you sell at the wrong time. But if you use it like this, you actually can get money or spend money without having to sell your crypto, which is definitely a benefit. You just need to be aware that if you want to spend crypto instead of just borrowing against it, then that takes an extra step compared to other platforms where you can kind of just spend it like that. With a crypto card, you can spend your crypto, but here you would then need to go in, and then you can just immediately go in and repay it inside the app. There's a button like repay, and then you can just use your crypto, sell it immediately to repay it. So you would need to do that extra step if you do not want to borrow against it and, potentially wait till the market is up and you've earned, and then use some of that to pay it back, or whatever your strategy is. That's just something to be aware of. But let's also talk about who can even use this card, or who can even get this card, and also this percentage cashback, which is a very important benefit to know all the details about. Like, how do you get the highest percentage possible? What are the requirements for that? So if you jump to the FAQ section, you can see who can order the Nexo card. And currently you can see only citizens of the European Economic Area can order a Nexo card. So that is important to understand. That might change in the future. Maybe by the time you watch this video, who knows if it's possible to join from other countries. But then just jump to Nexo's website, Nexo card, go there, and then you can go and check out what it says there. I will also leave a link below to Nexo. If you join through that link, you can potentially also earn up to $100 bonus in Bitcoin if you deposit money on Nexo. You can check that link out there below if you're not yet a member of Nexo. But anyways, in addition to that, you also need to verify your identity, and then to get a virtual card, as I showed you inside the app, you can get access to that immediately. Then you need to have a portfolio balance of at least $50. If you want a physical card, then you need to have a portfolio balance of at least $500 and a platinum loyalty tier. So you need to have the highest membership level to reach that. Again, I explained that in the full tutorial, but in short, that means that 10% of your portfolio would need to be in the Nexo token to reach the platinum level. I have that, that's why I could get the physical card, which I think is really cool. You can use it in any shop like you would with any other credit card if I wanted to. Personally, right now, I'm not used it really much because the market's a little bit down and I don't really want to spend any borrow against it like that. To spend it, I prefer just letting it build up there inside my portfolio. But I really love having it because it is really convenient and great to have it, in my opinion. But that's just something to be aware of, that you need that level to be able to get the physical card, but you do not need that level to get the virtual card. But let's also talk about this. How do you then potentially get the highest possible rewards, cashback rewards, when you decide to use your card? So also in the FAQ section, they very clearly explain it that the more Nexo tokens you have, the more crypto rewards you will receive because you have these different loyalty levels, right? So if you have the platinum, which is what I have, I would get 2% in Nexo if I choose Nexo. I showed you inside the app how to choose whether it should be Bitcoin or Nexo. And then for the gold membership, silver and base. So base, you just join Nexo, verify your identity, deposit a bit of money, and then you have the base level. You don't even have to have any Nexo tokens if you don't want to or anything like that. And still, if you choose to get then paid in Nexo when you use your credit card, you will earn 0.5% in Nexo token and 0.1% in Bitcoin. So it's quite nice in my opinion. Of course not that high, but also this is just for having your crypto standing. And what is great about Nexo actually in general, by having your crypto standing, you earn interest also. Just as a base member, you earn nice interest just for having it standing there. I also have a video again in the full tutorial where I explain all about that, so you can find that in the top corner. But of course, if you want the highest percentage, you do need to have some Nexo tokens and have a higher membership level. But that's just to make it very clear exactly what rewards and when you would get what. And I showed you earlier inside the app how to choose whether it should be Nexo or Bitcoin. So to sum it all up, I think the Nexo credit card is a really great crypto credit card. I can't say for sure that it's the absolute best that will ever be, anything like that. I have not tested every single credit or debit card that have been launched by different crypto platforms, and I will of course keep testing more, and more will probably be launched. So I can't say that it's the absolute best ever, but I can say that personally I love Nexo. I love Nexo before the credit card because of the high interest, because it's so easy to use, because you can borrow against your assets without selling, and now they make that even easier with the credit card. So I think it has a lot of great things going for it, and that's why I personally use it. And then this card for me is just an extra convenient benefit, and then you get this cashback, which is really great if I decide to actually spend some of the credit once in a while through the card. But I hope this gave you a good overview of what to consider to find out if it's the best crypto card for you. And if it did help you, then make sure to hit the like button. And also, if you're not yet a member, I will leave a bonus link below so you can join through that and potentially get up to $100 joining bonus just by signing up. But anyways, if the video helped you, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make some extra money on the side online.